All right, so we've just got to Brilehaven, and so I'm assuming there's going to be a new character here, and definitely a big jump. Quick tell me this is a joy, and then definitely a dungeon. We only get in that dungeon cause trouble, but
This is a joy.
This is a joy. But that last time, Martera, it took us a while to get to the dungeon. Okay.
This is a joy.
This is a joy. This is a joy.
Blooming heat.
It's a joy, blooming heat.
Rest.
Okay, so we are stuck. They're gonna show us some stuff we can't afford.
This blooming heat.
It's a little UG. Rory Shopkeep says, welcome. Let me just say, I don't sell much here. All I can sell you is a medical herb. I'll buy one.
Can we talk?
We can buy anywhere. So you sure about this? Right now you're 32. I'll buy it. Thank you. Rory Sharpkeep says thanks.
Hey,
Kaka says, hey, isn't it a little strange this shop only sells one item? It seems as though there's some sort of secret to this store. Do I say no next time?
All right then.
Oh God.
This thing, what? It's sucking in that weird mist stuff that's been in this game this whole time. This thing sucks it in and spits it out the top? Okay, fair enough. Hey, 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 hey.
Oi.
Oi. Oi. Hey, hey, oi. This is a joke. Hang on a second. I think that's my candle burning out. Otherwise, my house is burning down. Yeah, it's down to its last little bit. Vanilla candle, man. I love the vanilla candles. Anyway, sorry about that. You're gonna help this bum over here. What are you doing? Just checked the unidentified corpse. I thought it was this guy sleeping. Kaka says, I wonder if he drowned. I bet this city is this close has a lot of accidents like this. So when we take our body, just throw him in the corner. I'm sure it's fine. What the hell? They're just... Kaka says, in here, I was thinking this city was pleasant. And I guess it's just how it is. Just, yeah, man, we need dead people and birds and stuff laying everywhere. And rats. What the hell is going on? Give me that gold beetle. It's an insect emitting a strange light. Obtain one gold beetle. These are still considered key items. I don't know who wants them though. I'm sure somebody does.
say.
Hello there.
All right then.
All right, then. What's up here? This is another magic shop. Galaxy says, I wonder if he drowned. She said that just about the other one. They don't even care about. They just whatever corpse. Who cares? Go to Phantom of the Deep. Galaga says, this one doesn't seem to be open during the day either. Magic shops are so strange. Someplace I can afford.
Oh there.
Say.
Who's the girl? Oh, it's a dummy here. Waldo's poster, rise up for Lord Louise.
Let's see.
Galaga says, Louise didn't even enter the tournament, but this guy did on his behalf. Can't say he seems very popular. We should still keep tabs on him though, just in case. Louise might have bigger plans for him than we know. We're gonna kill that guy, but we helped him. We just helped him as
All right
well.
then.
Say.
Sign.
Proper aces.
Proper aces.
My money's on
What are you doing with these dead people, bro?
You little bastard, you.
A apoplectic local. Oh, for love of not my front bloody step. You can't just go sleeping in front of someone else's house. Piss off. Vacant man. Ugh. See, this one is vacant. It's the little mists and triangles that are floating around, they're black on top of him. Apoplectic local says, can't reason with these lunatics. What in the hell made you bastards like this? I thought Brilehaven and Nassau Town did this, but it's nothing but corpses and whatever the hell these bastards are. Can't take this. So something is going on freaking weird. I definitely noticed that the... Huh. Okay. Alright.
My money's on
All right.
Santa Vex Forden.
Don't be putting money on Santa Vex Forden. We gotta go here. We gotta talk to Calm Ferryman.
Need a ride?
Calm Ferryman says, anyone you want to go, I'll take you to the far bank. We're going to the inn.
Good choice.
Calm Ferryman says, Anglers and Square. Then hold on. Hop on. I'm sorry.
Say.
Sorry. So his face is over here too? Gallica says, oh yeah, the king said he was going to go here. Gallica says, you can really see the king's face from here, huh? Huckenberg says, I'd realized it was slowly moving, but its coming to Brilehaven was beyond my expectations. Gallica says, I wonder why it came. Because it's here to launch the popularity contest.
Yes.
Huckenberg says, I do suspect it keeps a watchful eye on top candidates. It's evident that we're being observed, as we've seen from the coronation rock.
Well,
Galka says, well, maybe that's actually for the better. Seeing that thing in the sky might make everyone really think about the kingdom's future.
okay then.
Anyway, we'd better get to finding an inn we can stay at.
Ridiculous.
Huckenberg says, even now, His Majesty's face watches us. Once the exhibition of the brave is over with, it's on to Monotero next, I suppose. Okay. I never thought I'd see the royal palace entire borne aloft, let alone on sky-bound pilgrimage to Ukrainia's 3 great cities. Royal magic. And what a tremendous magic is indeed.
Ridiculous.
What the hell is this guy? Oh, he's just wearing some cool shit. I thought he had purple fur. Yeah.
Gone clammy all over it.
Oh my.
Oh,
Yeah?
Yeah?
wonderful.
You got any more of them golden beetles laying around anywhere around here,
This
bro?
is the best.
Oh.
Oh my.
Oh my, I'm climbing. Oh my, this is a joy. I gotta talk to all the UGs.
Whoa.
Gotta see what the worker says. You're in the tournament too, huh? Strange to see an Elder involved. Oh, but speaking of strange, I hear there's a pagan candidate in the competition now, too. What would be considered a pagan by you? He's got no chance of winning, of course. The church won't stand for it. Sanctus and pagans are like chalk and cheese. They'll never get along. The damn pagans are gonna stop them. What is this? Spider Inn? Spider's Den. Gaga says, wait, this place, I mean, I guess it looks like an inn, but don't you feel way too dodgy? Since we've got so many options, can we not go somewhere else? You don't want to go to the Mafia's Den? Come on now.
What do I do?
Oh my.
No, get off this freaking... You're going to visit 3 inns and they're going to say different things. Talk to Lima. No, this is the one who challenged me. Lena says, you're the one who gave the speech at Martyr. Guess we were both able to make it here safely to Brilehaven. Were you planning to stay at this inn? Unfortunately, there aren't any beds left. Because of an exhibition, everyone's full up, and after I told myself I was going to make sure to stay somewhere nice this time too.
I see.
Gallica says, that's so. If this place is no good, we'll have to look somewhere else. Lena says, but wait, the gauntlet running of yours, the one you had parked in the middle of Martyra. It had a more powerful chassis than mine. Tell me, what sort of technology does it use? It's a secret.
What?
Lena says, wow, stingy, and here I am going to tell Dad about it. You know, right? I'm a competitor too, and I'm very proud of my gauntlet runner. That means if you're stubborn and refuse to tell me, I can make you do it by force. Try it. Let's do it. Let's fight. The battle is joined. You can't go in here for whatever reason? No, this is, you gotta talk to the contestants. Milo.
What is it you require?
I haven't. Well, this guy has the rose. Okay. I think I might have seen him at the beginning of the damn thing, but I haven't really met him otherwise. Milo says, there you are. You have a look about you like one of my supporters, are you? I ask him who he... Let's just be polite and say no. No need to be shy, dear boy. Finding yourself drawn to beauty is only natural after all.
Yeah.
Beauty is all, is my creed. And more than anything, a king should be beautiful, should he not? This reminds me of the damn guy. I forgot his name. He was freaking in Dynasty Warriors on Wayside. Beauty? and whichever inn I choose for my beauty rest must be worthy of my resplendent grace. Yes, like the Golden Corral Pavilion. Alas, I doubt you've been blessed with wealth enough to enjoy a room at such a lavish place as this. Gallagher says, this guy's a jerk. I wouldn't want to stay in an inn full of people like him anyway. Gallagher, you know what's going to happen. They're going to make me go to these other inns, and the first one I went to is where we're going to have to go.
Gone clammy all over in this.
Gone clammy all over, isn't it? Isn't it, Governor? Why can't... Who am I supposed to talk to here? Is it over here on this side? Okay.
What do I do?
I'm not.
Loveless.
Hey.
Loveless. So a hipster? A hippie? Look who's here. You're that elder fella from Martira, aren't you? Guess we both got ourselves marks for the exhibition. Were you hoping to stay at this inn? Sorry to disappoint you if so, cause I just got tossed out of my ear by the innkeeper. Said it's already full, and the one calling itself the come all in. Some joke there. Is there anywhere else to stay? Lova says there's 2 other inns nearby, but I'm hardly thrilled with either option. On the other side of the fountain is the Golden Corral. Everyone wants to go to the Golden Corral. It says coral. We want to go to the Golden Corral, bro, and we're going to eat out of the chocolate thing by putting our fingers in it, just like the rest of the kids, and then lick it. It did double lick it. It's fine. where normally Winklers like Forden stay. A Prius or an Elder staying there, fat bloody chance. And then there's an inn past the Golden Corral, but that's one's twice as pricey. Rumors say that's where you'll find Luis, naturally. Probably bought out the whole place for his rabble-rousing crew.
I guess.
Gaga says, you think so? Guess we better avoid that one then. Loveless responds, not like we could afford it to begin with. As far as other options, there's the Spider's Den over by the tavern. There's a dodgy-looking Eugene standing out front, smiling all creepy-like. Puts me right off staying there, so I'll pass. Besides, who needs an inn when there's a tavern? From this day on, I claim it as my castle.
Huh?
Gaga says, I doubt we get much sleep in a tavern. I'm sure wouldn't anyway. Not that this Spider Den sounds much better. Then again, there's no way we're getting into the Golden Corral, so we might not have a choice. Should we go check it out? It's 10:30 a.m. on a Sunday morning at the Golden Corral. It's fucking steak breakfast, and there's 7,000 old people in line. You ain't getting in there. You ain't getting shit.
I'm not.
What do I do?
Rory and Keep says, oh, on the hunt for lodging, are we? I have a spare room available. I won't refuse service to anyone, and my rooms are affordable for all. Criminals? Persecuted tribes? Oh no, I wouldn't dream of turning business away.
Enjoy your stay.
Feel free to have a look at the accommodations. We can discuss payment afterwards. Heh.
Kind of.
Gallica
freaky.
says, this place really seems shady, but we might as well look at the room. See, now you're going to Ryan's. Ryan's is where you go when Golden Corral rejects you.
Well, should have
Strauss
figured
says.
they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
Oh, they're talking. Thank you. Thank you for taking over.
'Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be poisonous.
That's what Huckenberg could eat this time around.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Hence the hut.
That's why you lived in that hut.
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's proceedings.
Right. We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that. Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Luis.
It's a pretty good idea, and it's a great way to make massive enemies. And then, I mean, I guess you can read it forward, and we meet this pagan character, and he joins our team.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she will join us?
We have to trust her.
We have to trust her.
It's no problem.
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the days.
That won't happen. We'll just take over
After
the town.
all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
We'll just attack the town and win.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears. And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important. Let's go check it out.
What are we without beauty? What do we care for promises and speeches from repulsive mouths? Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
With all skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one? Beauty is power. Lack one, you should lack the other. When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
I love you, Milo! I love you forever!
Throw her ass in the river.
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
Bullshit.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right?
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Enough about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win wars. Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing! When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Rousant tribe at its head! Our tribes, our status, they mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command! Hear, hear! For Rousant pride!
What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful.
I think Huckenberg was against my plan. I'm sorry, Huckenberg. If they cause trouble, I'm killing them. And they being whoever's in my way.
When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men! We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open!
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, no.
Those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coffers will be a head lighter! We'll split their fortunes and toast to our health!
Preach it, Katharina! You just what this land needs!
Yes. Communism. Commie Katharina. She should still punch good, okay?
Will the first target be the one on the throne, then?
Yes.
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. All Blight is afraid of losing to Sanctifex Ford.
You've got it backwards, geezer.
He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess, I know not how to feel.
There you go.
'Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
Because you saw where you head if you dare stir some shit up.
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Let's go in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
True words right there, bro. They're starting shit in here too. Fish, an aquarium in the middle, dude. That's a badass aquarium. My aquarium looks like shit, by the way. We're gonna have to clean
When
it
I'm
up.
king, pleasures will rule the city.
No.
A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round.
You talking about root beer, right?
Woo! Next round's on lovely.
I don't know who the hot chick at the bar is back there.
Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it?
Yeah.
Aren't you another one of Louis's flunkies, hound? Stop barking and get back to your master.
It's all about getting drunk, didn't you know?
Always about that goddamn Luis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Quite a lively crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too?
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before. Might be out of luck in the race, though. You'll not stand a chance.
Shut up, asshole. You've already recognized my face.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
That's cool, bro, okay?
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for
Oh,
eating.
F no. Yeah, okay, catch these fish. He's here for their buddies.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up
No,
rod and reel,
you
Captain?
throw a nickel in there. Here we go. We're gonna catch a fucking fish. I caught some weird creepy creature. Let's eat it.
Is that really edible? It doesn't look quite, natural.
By all means, let us try it.
Did she even look at it?
Why, 'tis
Lovely?
'tis delicious!
I knew it.
The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth. Ah, and what splendid crunch it has.
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
It's a delicacy.
It's a delicacy.
You just made that up, didn't you? Ugh. It's rather slimy for my liking.
Ooh, God.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but if you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
Oh man, sushi. It's still kicking a little bit, but not all of it.
'Tis fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your meal. I'm Batlin, a church crier for the tournament. Maybe you remember me.
You remember us, and we remember you, yes.
Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martyra, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
How'd you hear about that?
How did you hear about all this?
It's a crier's business to hear things. So, do you have a head ready?
Still alive, but yes.
Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose.
Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity of your little party. I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you, all right?
That crier's an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he?
Yes, he's been weird the whole time, bro. Like he knows some more than he's supposed to know.
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought ahead. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums. But his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to spice this race up a bit.
Why would you want it spicy?
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me. Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you'll see for yourself.
Radical. Okay. Gallica says, Joanna and Barden should reach the city by morning. Huckenberg says, and I imagine they will aim to find us in the Gauntlet Runner. Nearest ought to be there to greet them. When the day dawns, we should head to the Gauntlet Runner. Stroll says, the under-candidate speeches seem practically identical. I not trust those types with the country myself. Is there no one who would truly rival Luis or Forden? We are. Huckenberg says, Brilehaven is positively rife for tourists. I myself have long awaited the delicacies here, and indeed, just so delicious, I wish to eat every fish in the restaurant's tank. Fish so fresh, it still wriggling in the mouth. Now that's a port city specialty. What's that look about? You don't find it appetizing?
My apologies.
Iceman says, I have a favor to ask you. Would you mind lending me any unused blankets? What will you use them for? For defense, you understand. Just in case, otherwise, while I'm sleeping, I might be unprotected against the... apologies. Against bugs. I want no contact with them whatsoever, awake or asleep. So I thought I might bundle myself in blankets at night. Yes, I know this place is warm as it is. Yes, I am prepared for the inevitable night sweats. Nevertheless, I'd be grateful to have any spare blankets. Shouldn't go out right now. Boy, I can't do nothing then.
Let's rest.
Gallica says, it's already time for the expedition to Brave, huh? Our current inn is a bit of a dump, but let's try to make sure we have plenty of rest. It's got a bunch of hay and shit, but you know what? This has got no, this is awful. Let's go. Go to bed anyway. If I'm done for the day, should I retire for the night? They won't let me out to do anything. So yes.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
He's toasted.
The man's sloshed. Again.
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon! Is this why you volunteered to stay behind?
Seems like Joanna and Barden aren't here yet.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges. 'Tis a precarious position.
Let's stay calm.
Let's all stay calm, all right?
Bah! I'm going to splash some water on my face.
What? My sincerest apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in. You see...
Well, I mean, if you're taking a dupe with your clothes on, it's fine, bro.
How did you come to be here? Explain yourself!
Is something the matter, Barden?
They were here the whole time?
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit. I bathed first and was resting in the back room, contemplating my final day as a sanctoress.
Sir Nuris over there very decently let us in to wash up.
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a ballet thief in the night, but here she is, washing away her sins. It was more than a chap could bear, I say. Needed a drop of the grape and grain just to get myself through it.
The bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk?
Oh, please do not blame the poor man. Talking to him has eased my heart for the trials to come. I cannot let myself betray you and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
I understand. Thank you for coming. Then, as we agreed, please confess before the crowd when the time comes. To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you've genuinely decided to repent. I mean, we're hardly icons of virtue ourselves. In fairness, you're a woman of status, and it'll be a big crowd. We're not looking to instigate a public stoning here. You can explain yourself freely, in your own words. We can't ask anything more than that.
Thank you. Truly, I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has only cleared further, giving me clarity of purpose.
The fog, huh?
Thank you for everything. I do hope you win the throne.
I intend to.
Yes, I intend to.
Whoever the crown goes to, we're at least going to make sure it isn't used for evil.
At last, it seems our preparations are set. We need only trust that our plans will bear fruit.
Thank you all for waiting. The very first round of the tournament for the throne, the exhibition of the brave, is about to begin. Our monarchs-to-be will now present to the people the heads they seized to demonstrate their power as worthy of the throne.
The guy that's wearing a rook chest piece for a hat, he's a badass, okay? I'm just gonna call it.
At a later date, when the second round is announced, the faces on the King's Rock, that is to say, the candidates with the top 20 approval ratings, will pass the first round.
But I'm rank 1 or whatever it is. Let me take a pee real fast. I'll be right back. Oh yes, we're back. Got me a little blankie, because it's cold. Oh, anyway. Ew. Kitty, I can't believe you did that.
20! 'Tis a great many eliminations in but one round.
I was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
How many damn towns have freaking giant humans and you're gonna give the mayor over the freaking monk mayor? We're gonna get in the top 20, don't worry about that.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes to the lineup of all the gorgeous faces at the judges' table. Starting with his and her highnesses of Oceania and Montario.
Oh, it's her ladyship.
Over there in the corner?
Lord Montario's here too, eh? And the armor on that fellow over there? A general, is he?
And of course, we have the one, the only, the people's favorite, our guest from the Sanctus Church. Better known as the Miracle Saint, healer of all ills, presenting the lovely Lady Rella Cygnus!
Saint? Who's this? Someone fill me in. I've been literally living in a hole.
A brilliant healer. We've met, though a long time ago. Even as a student, she was already considered the kingdom's best in her field.
Looks like the crowd's on your side, milady. Can you give us a few words about what's on your mind as you take on the judge's mantle?
Well, I'm afraid you've rather got me on the spot. Hello, all. This city sure has, great seafood. And, well, sea creatures. Fascinating, aren't they? There's so much we still don't know about them.
What?
Oh, I did hear about a legend of some monster in the eastern seas of Oceania.
Oh, really?
Imagine. The mind races. I'm hoping I can investigate those sightings while I'm here.
She's out looking for ocean Bigfoot.
That's just great, Lady Rella. I'll just stop you there, clock's ticking and all that. But we're thrilled you're enjoying your stay.
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister. Still not much of a public speaker, are you?
So she's a saint?
That Juna character looks like a fucking player character. Am I wrong to assume that? With a higher definition than the other people right around there?
Well, she seems like a nice enough lady.
We'd better stop worrying about her and focus on ourselves. I don't see Luis anywhere, but I bet he's got eyes in the crowd.
For one thing, it's definitely not that Riley a character because we already have a healer. I mean, well, a healer supporter.
Now, the time has come. Let the exhibition of the brave begin! First up is a respected gentleman of the church, Guido, the head of the monk soldiers of the Crown Theocracy.
This dude is integral to the plot somehow. And if you look at his character's face right there, the kind of, I don't know, like a little mischievous, grin, some way to describe that, I guess. Well, he's like smug. His character model's smug. Anyway, keep going. Oh look, they brought a big fish. Huckenberg can eat it.
I've no taste for needless killing. Therefore, I chose a mark with meat, abundant and edible. After the judging, it will be served in a banquet for the poor.
That's actually pretty good, bro.
A stand-up fellow, my good people. Strength and compassion in one package. He's got the crowd on his side right from the start. Now, is there anyone who can top this?
I can.
And we have a challenger. Second in line is the church's direct opposition, the spearhead of Count Luis's supporters, Gladel the Black Hound.
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? Well, I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner. I'll tell you what this is.
A turtle.
Behold, the head of a hideous human!
Looks like a turtle. No, that is a human.
Where's your proof?
That looks like a human though. A crazy bird thing. We fought those.
Yes, the young sod's right. How do we know that's really a human?
It is.
What drivel? Look at the thing! You think a normal beast could have a face like this?
Probably just made the damn thing yourself.
That's not true, dummies.
Oh, useless as ever. Did it never occur to it that the average citizen has never seen a human?
This is true. Well, we have. That is a human. Oh, you have a giant shoulder armor on?
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please. Candidate Gladell, we're very
In a
much
dress?
obliged.
A Sunday dress?
You
And,
may
yeah, why
step
not?
down.
Are they going to disqualify this guy for this? He's not happy.
Now, on to the next.
Here we go. The Kraken. Who brought the Kraken in? Forden himself.
The size of that thing. Is that the monster of the Eastern Sea?
Someone took the beastie down. Who did the deed?
I'd heard tell of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful port city. I could do no less than grant them respite from their suffering.
Hell yeah.
Such is the duty of those with power.
Who expected anything less? His Eminence Forden is simply in another class. Suddenly the critics have all gone quiet. All I hear is gratitude.
What the hell's Luis gonna do about that? Oh, everybody's clapping and shit. Goodell, you just suck.
Forden's trophy is more impressive than I expected. How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
It's fine, bro.
It'll be fine.
That's where you should have brought the damn giant human thing. Although we would have been just like Godot, except ours wouldn't have been small. It would have been humongous.
If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been written off no matter what we presented. Let's count ourselves lucky and trust in our strategy.
Okay.
Now, no dirty looks, you lot. Next is the Pagan Assassin's Prize. Let's see what head we've got now.
Full motion video?
Thank you, Candidate Julian, for that helpful, exhaustive, and I think exhausting explanation.
They just skip forward.
Ooh. Now, we've had quite a succession up here, but our last is coming up now. This should wrap up our show.
You saved him for us.
Now, if the last candidate, the Elden Boy, would please join us on the stage.
Where's their head?
We have brought one serial killer / mayor / town priest.
Pardon, madam, but would you happen to be the Lady of Martyra? Joanna, the Sanctoress?
Yes, I'm guilty of war crimes. Kill me.
Indeed. The head they've brought is mine.
The impudence. You dare offer an honored lady of the church before these judges? This is not to be borne.
You wanna fight, bro?
I've got something to say to you too. That you chief there. Isn't that Heismay? The same damn criminal you were supposed to be chasing?
That's the infamous Heismay. The huge chief of all things.
This. After we saved your hide on the road.
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kidnapping. Anyone who claims themselves his ally should be disqualified on the spot.
See? I told you we should have fought both of these guys. I didn't want to help with this guy. They made me freaking help Louise. F him and his fucking camaraderie of dummies.
Please, wait. I have something I must confess to you all.
Bring the baby in.
You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martira. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities was me. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle. And to feed it, I abducted the innocent people of my own city.
She speaks the truth. You should still brought the giant baby out.
What? Absurd. Speak sense, woman.
Master Heisme is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
And I, Barden, captain of Martira's Guard Corps, stand to vouch for all that she said.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow over Martira.
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to offer.
That's... well, that's quite a turn of events. We have our head, ladies and gentlemen, and it's unlike any we've seen yet.
How is this believable? She's an imposter. She's got to be.
Of course. That, or they're putting words in the poor woman's mouth. A sanctoress would never.
I should have brought the baby, got it down to 1 hit point, and bring it out, and then cast Cure on it and have it charge all the people. But look we brought you. It's fucking hideous.
What will His Eminence Forden do?
The Honorable Master Godot should know whether I and my words can be trusted.
'Tis true to the last word, isn't it?
Is he seeing that this would implicate them, and so he's going to damn her right now and kill her?
Yes, Your Eminence. Without question.
Will he kill her?
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about her repentance.
He is going to kill her.
Now, justice must be rendered.
Holy
what?
shit.
Right here and now.
What do you guys think? You're offering the head. What did y'all think was going to happen?
Your Eminence, a moment!
Thank you for your concern. But I have no objections. For a sinner like me, to confess the truth to the people has already been more than I deserve. O new king, it is my hope that you will rid the world of its twisted prejudices and common cruelties.
She's a serial killer, bros. You brought her here to be murdered.
Please, leave this country armed with the truth.
I will. I promise.
I will. I promise.
Here we go. He's freaking, he dealt with it. He dealt with it. You ain't implicating him for shit.
Well, folks, sometimes that's just how the curtain falls. If Sanctifex Forden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here has certainly turned in the heaviest. What an upset, ladies and gents! Who could see this coming?
Now you've really pissed Forden off. But he dealt with, yeah. Let's go with it. They're gonna be pissed at me.
Those crazy kids have done it again.
What a show!
Wait, 64 to 49. Where the hell did we even get 64 at? We was 107 then. After the events of the exhibition, many people seem to have taken notice of me. I hope this eventually leads to saving the prince. We're gonna need that prince because they're gonna come after us.
Departed, wishing everyone well. I suppose he aims to reach Martira before Joanna's confession does.
He's going to leave the city, and I'm assuming that's what our relationship with him will be about from now on.
And Forden himself. I hardly expected the man to make himself so visible.
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps the blame from falling on him and the church. Can't say it didn't work, I suppose. I'm certainly not blameless in this either. It was my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a person's.
Y'all should have known this was going to happen.
I guess, but...
Nevertheless, the Lady Joanna entrusted her final wishes to us, and we mustn't betray them. That's all we can do, really.
Not bad, pups.
Who the hell is this guy? Didn't we run into him before? No, this is one of Goldal's freaking punks. No, it's Luis's punk.
We were passing on the course of a human hunt. You gave a most distinctive showing.
I don't know what to say, but fuck you.
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand men, see?
And now you walk with Eugif at your side. Each ally of a different tribe. Fascinating.
Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones. Something we've got in common.
Not only did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so Forden himself could do the grisly part before all his flock.
That was not our intent.
Y'all should have seen that coming. As soon as I seen him step forward, I knew that was what he's going to do.
Oh, same idea, yeah? A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now, you're the names on everyone's lips, aren't you?
You jealous bitch? We're just going to say right.
Right. It worked for us.
Well said. It's quite a feat for a no-name candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt. A wake-up call, I'm sure, for those who only know his honeyed words.
Oh, Lord Luis, we really should be going.
Okay, so she's with him. Okay.
Relax. They're in the middle of a conversation.
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles.
Well, I did not meet her already.
The sky sounds so much more enchanting, don't you think?
Yeah, I think I met her before. Yeah, I'm confusing myself.
This is what's become of Luis. There was something eerie to him even as a lad, but I'd never expected him to reach such heights.
So she's a boss, not a fucking, not my next player character. I'm curious who the hell that's going to be. I thought it was going to be her.
Do you suppose we have his attention?
Last time, he told us we had to demonstrate our power first. I'd like to think that if he went out of his way to talk to us, that's something we earned.
There she is.
I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon. So stay in the city, would you?
Where's your dungeon at, bitch? I mean, lady.
And I have to say, I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
She's definitely a villain.
Master Luis? Master Luis was just here. What happened?
Well, he just left. You weren't told?
We'd better be getting back as well.
Watch it be the purple guys on our team. It's like, oh god, we get the loser. They wouldn't do that to me.
What's so special about those fools?
The other three characters have been great. And Grayus too. For an old dude.
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh? Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
How would he construe that? Well, I guess he would, for us making Forden commit to execution in front of everybody. But at the same time, fuck Louise. It might be a trap.
It might be a trap. Don't get cold feet now. We knew going in that any plan to win his favor would be dangerous.
We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula, then we yet have a chance of lifting the curse.
That's true. But he's not going to give us no fucking formula. We're going to kill him somehow or another.
How
But we
fares
can't
His
kill him
Highness
because of
anyway?
the ceremony. I am.
He still fights?
Damn it. Okay.
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep. But nothing's changed about his condition.
And do we know where this formula is?
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence linking him to the assassination. Still, a formula would be useless unless it's within arm's reach for emergencies.
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
Wow. You think so? I'm gonna pick that third option. So the three options is it's in his gauntlet runner, it's in his pocket, it's engraved on his body. I think if you have a curse that freaking strong that gets rid of a extreme rival for your throne, the heir, the real legitimate heir, then it's engraved on his body.
Maybe he's engraved it directly on his body.
Sounds insane, but it's also brilliant.
Yeah, somehow I doubt he'd literally carve incriminating evidence onto his skin.
That's perfect.
It'd be backwards in a mirror besides. It's more likely to be in his runner.
Don't make me sound like a fool. It was perfect. It's a tattoo curse.
Do you really suppose it would be in the runner he uses even today? The incident was near a decade ago.
It's as good a chance as any. Getting inside would be a pain for anyone else, including us.
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps it would be wise to wait until we've heard his missive.
Good point. Let's just wait for word then.
So they could send us Jonah to spy on us, but it'd be on our team.
Joanna! A backwater sanctuarist denies me my moment of triumph. She defiles the very church itself.
Bro, she's a serial killer.
Oh, and naturally it was an elder of all people who stood her before me. Will that benighted tribe never stop dogging my heels?
He's got a racial tensions against Elder.
An idea occurs, Your Eminence. For the tournament's next challenge, let us center the competition on a show of piety. Make them prove their Sanctus faith. After all, Sanctism is the state religion. It would be the barest of leaps to suggest that loyalty to the Church is loyalty to the state.
I assume you have a plan?
Altaberry's our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital. I thought we might propose another hunt. This time for relics.
Hell yeah.
Ah, the so-called divine relics. Those false idols the pagans consider relics of their gods.
What need does the world have for gods beyond ours? Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor. Your Eminence's influence would be sure to reach even greater heights.
Greater heights.
And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder and pillage for idols as they see fit.
Oh, that's me.
Fine footholds for our missionaries, all without getting our hands dirty. The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle held on Saint's Day. Our divine right will be undeniable.
Yes, mark it on the calendar and tell me exactly how long I got.
Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the Sanctus Church, and that they were ransacked from us in the course of history.
Your Eminence, on that day, I should be grateful to be honored with a proper title.
Baldy.
Say no more. A concession only fair for the right hand of the Sanctifex.
Ever at your service.
Ever the asshole.
You do not bow your head.
Because you're a jerk.
Oh, humblest apologies.
What troubles you, my child?
Well, my concern would be about the risks involved. Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic were to be found to nullify the king's magic...
Hell yeah.
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago. You burden yourself with such fears. All you need to do is be a good saint. Smile, wave, and bless.
So she is going to be on our team. But we already have a healer. What kind of connection would she be? A fallen healer.
Rella, you are to return to the royal capital and gather the people under my banner.
Understood.
Rella.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's going to be one of them girls, I think. Oh, we could bring another damn kitty or whatever out. Or a fucking robot girl. I'm good for Igus.
Hello? A word. Some odd blighter left a letter for you last night. Said he was Luis's man.
A blighter, huh?
Night Prowler, today, come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this Night Prowler place is some sort of pub or club. But do you know where it is?
Yes, the UG is setting us up here.
On the city's outskirts. Seemed fairly dingy to my eyes. I can't imagine Luis at a haunt like that.
You think it's a trap? Maybe he's caught on to us?
He hasn't caught on to us.
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious. Though that doesn't guarantee our safety there, of course.
No, when it comes on level 30 plus, and then that's going to guarantee our safety for us.
We have little other option but to show up.
I'll hang about in the runner. Keep myself busy with tinkering. Let me know if you talk yourself onto Luis's craft, eh?
Right then. Let's be off to this Night Prowler.
The Night Prowler, huh?
Let's hurry.
Gallica says, the place should be on the edge of town, I've heard. The ferrymen should know how to get there.
Oi there!
How about a little bit of save before we get there? Oh, yes. What do you got to say, Mr. Ujeev? He ain't gonna talk to us. Okay. The little bat people are cool, okay? They're like the Yodas of the game.
This bloody rain.
Oi!
Oi!
Oi! General Ferryman says, where are you off to? I'll take you to where you need to go. No need for coin. We work for the city. Anglers Inn Square, Night Prowler. General Ferryman says, Night Prowler. So you're the ones them brothers we're talking about then. Brothers, you say? Monk brothers or just brother brothers? I've heard all about it, so go on. Hop in right behind me. Super Mario Brothers? What the fuck do we got going on here? Look at the size of that boat behind us. Is that Louise's? That's not Louise's fucking boat, is it? That shit with the water suspended right there that looks like a planet is fucking badass, man. It's like a small moon. This is pretty cool, actually. No, it's his right man.
Look who it is. Appreciate you coming out.
You want to fight, bro?
So it was you two.
You expected us to roll out the red carpet right into our headquarters. Consider this a pre-show.
You want us to be the replaced Godot?
Still, you really are just a kid, aren't you?
And you're one to talk?
I wouldn't go having a laugh at my big brother's expense. That's when I get to step in and make some points from my own life.
I don't give a shit about you.
You are brothers. And he is the elder?
So they are brothers. Super furry brothers.
And here I thought the Magnus brothers' name was making the rounds. Shame that. It's fine. First offense and all won't kill you yet. Besides, Lord Luis has taken quite a shine to you lot. Before we let you see him, I have a question. I want you to think long and hard before you answer.
I
right?
try to debate these out, and then I make a terrible answer. They all turn and look at. We're getting sinister looks from the whole pub. Do these people not like Louise, or they are with them?
What kind of king are you selling yourself to be exactly? Go on, let's have the pitch.
You want to give him that? This is a bullshit answer. I don't think Louise is that. Well, maybe he is. I don't think he's that concerned with shit like this. I'd like to treat all tribes equally.
I'd treat all tribes equally.
That's some book. Let's go for it.
Just like Lord Louis.
Is that what Louise said? I can't remember that.
All right, a bit much. Ease off. You know, there's a big difference between meritocracy and equality. You're not doing yourself any favors here, are you?
I don't remember what Louise said. Louise said, he was talking about the bullshit, but his power to kill humans was what gave him, I think, the right to being king, because he was going to stop the humans.
Let's drop the pretenses, shall we? We were all about impressing Louise, and we've done that. You're all about results, aren't you?
You'll answer the question from me too. Why do you want to serve Master Louis? No lies now.
I love the I am in love with Juno. The admiring Louis's powers of fucking brown nosing what you get. You could say I don't like Forden or his church. This is the easy. They're both. These are all bullshit answers. I'm in love with Judah. I don't like Forden or his church.
I don't like Forden or his church.
Too right. They have no idea what justice is. Ah, but you had a sanctoress publicly executed so you could get ahead. Not in a position to moralize, are you?
Who said it was about moral?
We don't expect everyone to take our side. We're just here to right wrongs, that's all.
Huh. Whatever. You got some brass to you, I'll give you that much. Already got more accomplished than that Gladel ever did. You seem like the types to make yourselves useful.
Not many get Ardel's blessing. It's worth celebrating that. For now. You're in.
Someone like you should already know what it's like. The minority tribes face walls and barriers everywhere they look in society. Our greatest hope rides with Master Louis.
So that's why you're working
on him.
We'll
do whatever it takes to make him king, and starting today, so will you. Come on then. Master Louis is waiting for you inside his gauntlet runner, the Caradrius.
Caradrius. I was going to call it the Charadius. You can't do the Charadius. Here's a quick short story. When I was like, I wasn't even 6 years old. I wanted a Millennium Falcon so bad, but I couldn't say Millennium, so I would go around telling everybody who has your teacher to ask. He's like, "What do you want for Christmas?" "I want a wooden falcon." Gotta get it's made out. It's wooden.
And no funny business up there, yeah? Nothing gets past the King's magic, and Lord Louis is one of the top candidates.
Listen, we've answered some stupid answers, okay? The game would just let us move forward anyway if we say something moronic.
We've captured some, what, 10 odd assassins now?
Oh, really?
Lord Louis uses them for magic experiments, and, well, you know how that ends.
We're not allowed to directly assassinate. We've already lost Garrus when he tried that.
We finally have access to Louis's headquarters.
It's a valuable opportunity. Ideally, while most of our group is meeting with Louis, someone else can do a quick search inside.
Heismate. No, Fairy, go.
Wait, me?
There's no one more suitable. Anyone else, and he'd question their absence.
But the Fairy's been with Gunnar the whole time.
You're putting a solo infiltration on my tiny shoulders? But fine, I'll do it.
She's good for it.
Once we're in the Skyrunner, we'll assess the situation, then deal with our own tasks.
Where?
It's already sunset. Time flies by so fast.
So?
Calica says, Luis's gauntlet runner, the Charadius, is stationed in Warship Harbor. Let's take a ferry to get us over there. You mean this big dick thing in the background? There's our dungeon. Let's do it. Persona 5, you have the boat. That fucking boat was so dim. Anyway, keep going. You're gonna take us over there, dude. Let's go. Languid Ferryman says, rare to see sober folks around these parts. Well, I appreciate it. Where are you up to then? The Warship Harbor. Charadius Fort.
Hello there.
Front. Charadius Fort. There we go. Let's go. You want to go to the Warship Harbor. That's no place to visit after a piss up, but alright. Mind yourself and climb aboard. Listen to that music.
Incredible.
That thing's ridiculous, man. Gallica says, wow, it didn't hit me until we got up close to it, but this runner really is huge.
Hey!
Basilio says, oi, over here. Keep your heads out of the clouds, will you? And you said that's lifted up by magic?
Sam!
Basilio says, you bumpkins can fawn over the Charadius all you want later. We won't be flying for a good while anyway. What with the soiree and all. Okay. Calica says, soiree, what's that? Fidelio says, hey boss, how about you don't go telling them anything they don't need to know? We aren't officially friends yet. Now follow me. I'll give you the grand tour.
Got it.
Oh, and a friendly warning. Be on your best behavior. You try anything clever, you're dead on the spot. Make a rude comment to Lord Louise, dead on the spot. Got it? Thanks, assholes. Gallica says, I'm not shy about making threats. We'll stay on his good side, okay?
Seriously.
Fidelio says, let's not test his patience then, eh? Lord Louise is in the reception room, and you don't want to keep him waiting. He wants to show you his giant boat.
What now?
Everybody wants to show off their boats. That's how it is. That's how it is. I got a boat. It's a boat, dog boat. That diet root beer. Okay. Not beautiful, but 0 calories, so we got to do with it. Give him my air. Fucking look at this. I'm showing my sword.
Check this out.
Look, I'm a driver. You guys impressed, aren't you? Uh-oh, you see what I'm saying? They're all here standing in front. Stroll says, we've got to seize the first foothold for our infiltration. Soon enough, Lord Louise will be within our grasp. Shouldn't probably speak to it like that.
Indeed.
Luckenberg says, this runner bears more in common with a castle than a carriage. I can hardly imagine what its interior must be like.
Understood.
Heisman says, it's impossible to discern how much trust the brothers will afford us. Keep our guard up until around them will be crucial.
Got it.
Fidelio says, and here we are, going in.
I'm leaving.
Basilio says, don't wander off. Until you get used to it, this place can be a real maze. We're going to definitely, absolutely take this place over.
Oh, yeah?
They're just going to enter us into battle mode, but we'll talk. Okay. Gallica says, wow, there's so many soldiers here. I suppose we should have expected as much from Louise's stronghold. I feel like we are always being watched.
Well...
Stroll says, like it or not, an elder recruit is always going to be stand out. But we're on the same side as them all for now, so stand tall.
And yet...
They won't let us attack them. Disgruntled soldier.
What you need?
Rory Guardsman says, you the new guy? Hang on a minute. You're an elder? Well, ain't that a rare sight. Just do your level best, alright? We ain't shy about casting off those who aren't strong enough to keep up, so be sure to pull your weight, you hear?
You're not serious.
I'm not talking to these dicks.
Got it.
Fidelio says, the reception room is on the top floor. This lift will get you there. For all that we strive for? It's the time to go?
What in the...
That's your button. Basilio says, hey, happens to everyone. Shore says, is that some of our magical controlled locking mechanism?
Yeah.
Sorry. Fidelio says, it keeps the suspicious element out. You know, like the bastards pretending they're grunts when they're actually assassins.
I see.
How does it know? How would it know that we're assassins? Stroh says, seems like a secure system. I assume you need a key to get around.
Yeah.
Fidelio responds, yep, there's different keys for different areas. Only a select few ranking soldiers have them. Thank you for telling us that. You want to walk freely around the runner, then you're going to have to move up our ranks a bit first.
Evidently.
Huckenberg says, keys are only given to ranking soldiers, is it? Navigating this place will prove difficult without those in our position. Heisman says, we will need to acquire them then. Delio says, oi, already trading treacherous whispers among yourselves, eh? Quit with the gossip and get on already.
Oh, nice.
Stroh says, it's much bigger than I thought. I almost forgot we're inside a gauntlet runner. This is the dungeon, bro. Delia says, quit looking around so much. And Poison Voice says, now what have we got here? Are we letting schoolboys in the ranks now? These kids are our new recruits? That's a big old dude. Gargantuan man. Excellent name. So that's all it took, huh? A little show at the exhibition? Used to be you'd have to prove yourself before you could stand with the Count's men.
No.
Fidelio says, they got Lord Luis's approval. If it's not enough for you, I'll keep it to yourself before someone knocks you off that pedestal.
What's the meaning of this?
Xanath says, what, these piss ants against me? Please, I'm a bloody sergeant. We could settle this right here, right now. They'll be wiping you off the walls.
Don't even try it.
Basio says, oh, leave it out, Xanath. Get your arse back to your post. That's an order.
Understood?
Xanath says, well, he want orders from these furry boys? Dazan says, just get this through your tiny heads. Power is everything around here. I give you 3 days at most to you run home, tails between your legs. Bro, we crushed the last dungeon. We crushed it to bits. If you want power, we got it.
Seriously.
Fidelio says, you just gonna stand there or are you gonna move? Come on. We're waiting for you, assholes. You damn lunchbox on your back.
Here.
Luckenberg says, and this would be Lord Luis's quarters? Fidelio responds, just a reception room, lass. He'd be daft to show you a pack of strangers straight to his private quarters, wouldn't he? Does he got a bathtub?
All right.
Basilio says, Lord Luis is waiting inside. Enter. It's going to be in the freaking serving room. The jacuzzi. An infinity pool. Let's go. Cactus says, guess that's my cue. I'll try looking around for this formula. Iceman says, be careful. Lots of sharp eyes about. Are they going to give me control of her? Calica says, I'll try. You all stay safe too. I'll see you soon, I hope. Pay no need to the freaking fairy flying around in the one-piece swimsuit.
A beautiful city, Brilehaven. But it is its identity I truly respect.
Is he gonna give us a blah 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 speech? Thank you, sir.
Oceana's navy might well have won them the Annex War, if your Cronia hadn't chosen to forgo their honor and launch an opportunist attack in the wake of a storm. Even now, united in the kingdom, their pride in their power is what keeps this city alive. You wish to join my ranks. I need ask little else. Instead, I would hear what you wish to know most. Ask and I will answer. That is why I've bid you come.
How do you beat Forden?
Here we go.
He's testing us. What should I ask? There it is. You can ask him about Juno. We are not going to go number 2. He's like, did you kill the royal family? We are not doing that one. The Forden's the easy one.
How do you plan on winning against Forden?
I will kill him.
Because you can't kill him when he's guarded by the kings. Fucking magic.
Not that my victory rests on doing so. That man and Sanctism both are malignant tumors in this country's flesh and must be excised to save it.
Aren't candidates protected by the king's magic?
The king is not a god. There is always a way.
You gonna get past the forbidden royal magic?
It is clear no small conviction drives you. Perhaps keeping you close will prove useful. You, assembled company, I hereby permit you to enter my service.
We are much obliged.
Oh, we give him some goofy ass salute. Thank you,
This is a heart of magic silver. Cut your finger and let the blood fall.
Is it initiation? Bro, if you give your blood to him, he might could use that shit to make a curse on your ass later on. In fact, it looks like that shit's cursed. Is this the key right here?
A proper rite of loyalty. Shows how all our blood flows through the same heart.
This is sus as fuck.
Watch yourselves, though. If your own heart's not true to our cause, well, it's not just a drop you lose. Might take off a whole limb.
I'm not worried about that. I'm worried you fucking giving our blood to you to curse it with some bullshit.
You hesitate.
Let's just say nothing.
Fear and anxiety. They always lead the people astray. But power and order trumps all. That is the crux of my rule.
Seems we have no choice.
Good. It would appear we've passed.
Ha! Look at you, like knock-kneed lambs. Just having a bit of fun with you, eh? You think I'd go to all that effort?
On August 13th, I intend to hold a soiree in this city. It seems a fine opportunity for you to make your debut in my retinue.
Very exclusive, see? Only for those good enough to be part of our campaign. You should feel honored.
As my gauntlet runner requires some maintenance, the party shall be held at the feast hall where I'm staying. In the meantime, do as you will.
I wonder how Gallica's search is going.
Only this area feels any different from the rest.
But you're not gonna get past with the magic thing.
I need a key to get in, though. It'd be nice if I could see what's going on in here, too.
Is that boy candidate here already?
Meeting with Count Luis as we speak, I think. Didn't think he'd end up on our side.
I expect we'll run into each other on the job, eh? That said, let's get back to our rounds.
Yikes! They're coming this way! I have to hide!
Should be no problem. Behind the thing. Uh-huh. That's amazing.
Is this the other side of that door? Never thought it'd lead to a place like this.
You guys do know that since fairies aren't just some... I mean, they're rare, but I guess you just don't plan for a fairy to infiltrate your freaking base? They would. It seems a mischievous bit to them. Maybe I'm wrong.
This area just screams suspicious with all the guards. The formula's gotta be somewhere around
I
here.
think it's the heart thing.
Is someone coming?
It's gonna be us. No, it's Joanna.
Figures they'd show up now.
Who's they?
Isn't that the songstress? What is she doing here?
Lady Juna, is something amiss?
She's an assassin.
I do recall saying I didn't need a personal guard today.
Yes, but this is Luis's personal quarters. We thought in case you needed.
I love the freaking Boba Fett hats.
Well, I don't. You can do your guarding downstairs for today. Do you understand? And, well, I mean, do you really want to be guarding this door when Count Luis returns? Oh, the things you would hear. How awkward for us both.
Ew.
You mean
Means we're gonna poop together in the bathtub.
Idiot, don't make the lady repeat herself. Apologies, my lady. We'll make ourselves scarce.
Alright, yeah, you Boba Fett's do just that. She is a player character.
Close one. Opportunities like this are so few and far between.
You're looking for the curse for the prince?
I've got to get this back in place. Oh, wonderful. How were these arranged again?
A magic spell? Is that the formula? Just my luck. I can't carry out something that big. And now I know where it is.
Okay.
Jolly good! You've got the man's eyes on you. Now that you've sworn fealty, we can get right down in the guts of his Skyrunner.
I worry for Gallica. Perhaps we ask too much of her. I hope she's all right.
No, she's a team member right with us. She even has inventory, we just can't change it.
It seems you worried for naught.
I'm back!
Heck yeah.
Phew. You're clearly bursting with good news, too.
I know, right? I found where the formula is!
How do you know it's exactly the same one?
I'm pretty sure I saw the real thing. Even if it wasn't, I'd bet the real one's somewhere in that room.
Masterfully done. We could have asked no better an infiltrator.
That songstress Juno was there too. I'm pretty sure it was Luis's private quarters. So I have to wonder what she was doing there.
Butt stuff.
Whatever the case, I assume you could lead the way to the room?
Well, yes, but it might be a bit tricky.
You have to get past the, so she could get in there, but she'd have to press a button on the other side or something. The guard thing's in the way.
To get to Luis's quarters, we'd need to go through the crew quarters, then through the starboard corridor, or the port corridor. You need a key to get into each of the divisions. Whoever's in charge at each guard post has one. Luis's private quarters have a special key too. That one's held by the representative on the bridge.
In short, we'll need to pass through 3 blocks. The crew quarters, either the starboard or port corridor, and the bridge.
It looked like he's usually got his quarters under guard. So we'll want to pick a time of day when there'll be less people around.
If we need it less crowded, then how about the night of the soiree? Surely it would be a skeleton crew.
Apparently the soiree will be held in the luxury inn that caters exclusively to the upper class. The soldiers manning his runner are bound to have duties in town that day.
He would have us debut as his supporters on that night. How would we get away with not being present?
Maybe if we just excuse ourselves for a short time?
For butt stuff.
We've got plenty of time to prepare. Securing an infiltration route, finding out when it will be less crowded, this is all work we can get done in advance. On the night of, Gallica and one other will slip out, swipe the formula, then return by the shortest route possible.
Have anyone in mind? My hearing makes stealth jobs simple work.
No. I think he'd be our best bet.
You would have the guest of honor himself absent?
This is Luis we're talking about. He's bound to notice any absence. If we've lost on that front already, we might as well send our strongest.
What do you think? It would be risky as a mere solo infiltration. Are you up to the task?
With all that we strive for. We'll have to make it work.
We'll just have to make it work.
You truly mean that?
Seriously. We're jumping from tightrope to tightrope here. We'll have to prep our infiltration strategy tomorrow. For now, let's get back to the inn and get some rest.
That reminds me.
Stroh says, by the way, do you remember the man we met in Luis's Gauntlet Runner? He seemed pretty proud of his strength. It wasn't Phil, no, Xanth.
Yes.
Heismay says, he was rather full of himself, yes. Sergeant Xanth, was it? Stroh replies, he got told to go back to on his post, which makes me wonder, He might be in charge of one of the runner's sectors.
I see.
Huckenberg says. That would be unfortunate. I could tell his strength was formidable, even to be near him. I doubt he would simply let us pass. Calica says, in any case, we should probably rest for today. We can talk in more detail in the morning. Okay. I'm just going to go to Brilehaven. I'm going to take a break here, and we'll come back. Love this game. Love it.